What's up, guys? Marvelous Mark here.
And Zion the Lion. Skirt, skirt.
And we just came back from watching the Wonder Woman
Wonder
movie.
Woman!
What are your thoughts on the movie?
Well, first off, this is a great step in the DC cinematic universe because their first little movies have not stuck with a lot of people. Like Man of Steel, mixed reviews. Batman vs Superman, very, very mixed reviews.
Yeah.
And Suicide Squad, I don't know what went on there. I thought it was okay. Some didn't, but this movie here, some were saying it's the best reviewed superhero movie as of now. Has 97 or 96% on Rotten Tomatoes, which is really high. I liked a lot of the movie. All the actors did good. Chris Pine and Gal Gadot, either one, I don't know. They had great chemistry in it. They were very funny together. When it wasn't too much humor, but it still was funny when it needed to be. But when it was serious, you could tell they were in their roles. What else? Oh, Themyscira. Themyscira just looked great. Themyscira was great. What else? It was just great.
Okay. Well, okay, this movie here, before I do that, I just want to say, before Wonder Woman started, there was a new DC intro, basically, showing our Trinity and basically Green Lantern, Cyborg, The Flash, and just other heroes in the background. You could see, like, a Hawk Girl, just other people back there, too, like the cartoon, the animated series, basically. I just wanted to put that out there real quick. But the movie overall, I thought it was really good, and I really do think it's one of the best superhero movies that we've actually gotten. He was telling me that Logan was one of the best superhero movies.
Is the best.
But I kind of see it as because there was movies before Logan, and which really built up Wolverine, so we have more emotional tie to Wolverine. But for Wonder Woman as a standalone movie, as an origin, I thought it was really good. Chris Pine and Gal Gadot, they really had good chemistry when they had humor. They had a lot of dialogue together, actually. They were the humor when they were on the boat, even in Themyscira. Just the scenes with them, they were really entertaining, and I really liked all of them. But what are your positives about the movies, at least, real quick?
Positives, of course. Gal Gadot, she was a huge positive as Wonder Woman. As her first run in her full movie, we saw a little bit in Batman vs Superman, and she did good in that too. Her scenes with Bruce Wayne, played by Ben Affleck, they were good. They had their little tension going on. You didn't know what was going on. The little romance. Oh, and there's like some plot holes in the movie. I don't know what they're gonna do now.
Wait, that's negative. But just positive.
Hey, you don't stick to positive. But her origin, her Themyscira, that was a huge positive. Themyscira it looks so real. Like, I don't know if it was CGI, if it was an island already mixed with CGI, but it looked great. What else? The story was good. The story was also good. It had me. I was into the action sequences for most of the time. There was this one part where we first see her in the war. She crosses no man's land. That's the space in between the British and the German soldiers, and she's crossing it. And I thought that was like amazing. It was one of the best movie scenes I've ever seen, actually. And she's crossing it with her shield. She goes all the way. She gets to the little village, and that part was also tight. And you hear the music like, and you hear all that. She fights them, and that was awesome. I like that a lot.
That's it for you?
Yeah.
All right, for mine's like the Wonder Woman theme song, basically hearing that while in the action sequences, because just that, it really got me hyped up for all the action. And when it was action, it was really going fast paced, and there was also like slow motion scenes of her just beating up soldiers and just taking them down. I thought those scenes were really good. Themyscira, looked really beautiful. I love being on that island, just seeing everything, just all the women, and then the training. I don't know the trainer's name, but she was one of the standouts for me.
I think
Lisa?
it's Antipe.
Antinope.
Antipe.
Antipe. That's her. What her?
Or what do you mean?
Her mom?
No, that's her sister.
Her sister. Okay, her sister.
Sister.
Well, the sister, she was really a good character to me. She really trained Diana, and just the emotion she brought to the role, like it was crazy. Like she really got me into it, especially when on that battle scene on the beach. She's really just taking it to the guys. The 3 arrow shot that she did, just flying in the freaking air. Like I thought that was really cool.
And we also saw where Wonder Woman gets her crown from. It was actually Antipe's crown. Tiara.
Yeah, that was cool too. Just every piece of Wonder Woman that we got to see, it was really cool just seeing Gal Gadot just really transform into this character. Because at the beginning, you know, she has to learn how to be this person. Basically, she really stole the sword, she stole the shield, and she just left. And now she's banished from basically coming back from her home. But back to the positive stuff. Chris Pine was good. Dr. Poison, I thought that was kind of cool too. Ares, I have mixed feelings about that because I'd say more on the negative, but he's one of the positives, half of it. What is it, General
Ludendorff.
General Ludendorff. I thought that was pretty cool. I didn't really think there was a need for him. I guess he was just there. There was really no need for him, I don't think.
Well, it's a command army.
Well, I mean, yeah, but he was in there too much, more than Ares at least. What were your negatives about it?
That whole ending, I wasn't feeling it. The battle between Wonder Woman and Ares, I just wasn't feeling it. It was all over the place. Ares, I didn't like how you could see his face through the helmet. It was weird to see a little mustached man behind the helmet, and then the helmet got knocked off, and it was even worse. This big bulky armor on his little head.
Small, yeah.
That was really weird. And then they built him up. He was great. Like you find out who Ares actually is. Like she's talking about him, and everybody's like, "You're crazy. He's not real," and he's actually is real, and he's just gone in a matter of maybe 10 minutes, maybe.
Like Marvel villains.
Okay, but. And he just gets zapped, and then she's just walking towards him, talking. I thought that was really dumb, but you know, it was kind of cool. I didn't like how the whole time she was just sitting in the chair.
Oh my god!
Like they revealed it, and she was just sitting in the chair thinking the story the whole time. I thought it'd be something like she was having dinner with Bruce Wayne, telling him the story. But now I don't know what they're gonna do with Bruce Wayne now that they introduced. Steve, but he's dead. Now he's gonna look like the bad guy if she goes with Bruce Wayne.
I don't think so. I think he's overthinking the situation.
But you know,
that's it, or you have
anything else? Anything else? I don't know. You start and I'll think.
Okay. Well, like you said, the Ares thing was kind of a letdown. I didn't like how they just beat Ares. Well, Wonder Woman, just beat him that quick.
Smacked him.
Like she just.
Sweep.
It was so fast, and I really wanted him to be more of a villain. I mean, it was cool to see him, especially the reveal when he was basically forming himself, and then he was putting his mask together, like he was just scraping it down, and he just basically made his mask from melting the armor.
Oh, and speaking of Ares, if he's responsible for every war, that means that he just kept coming back, because this takes place World War I, so he came back World War II. Korean War, Vietnam War, they just keep coming back. I don't understand.
That's just like thinking outside the box.
And I didn't they told me this. She could take down a god, Ares, but in Batman vs Superman, she couldn't handle Doomsday. But apparently, Doomsday's an alien. He is, and in Man of Steel, he said they'll be like gods to them. So I mean, I guess. I'll give him that.
Okay, well, yeah, the Ares thing was kind of a letdown. Some of the CGI in there was a little off. Sometimes when
sketch.
Yeah, like the action sequences, some of them, like you could really tell that it was really CGI. Wonder Woman fighting Ares or like CGI Wonder Woman fighting some of the soldiers, something like that. It wasn't really that bad. It's just like kind of like nitpicking, but it still was like it was still there. You'll see it when you watch the movie. That's basically really all my negatives. Just the Ares and the little bad CGI. Everything else to me was really good, and it really brought out a great movie. Patty Jenkins, she really did a good job with this, and I'm really glad that Warner Brothers actually gave her the freedom to actually create this movie, because I really didn't like what they did with Batman vs Superman and Suicide Squad, with them just putting their hands in there and really messing up the director's vision of the movie that they were going for. Anything else you want to say?
This is a huge victory for DC.
It is.
And a huge victory for women.
That too. This movie was pretty good. What would you rate it?
On a scale of 1 to 10, I'll give it a 8.
An 8? Alright. Well, for me, I'll give it a 9. Just the Ares thing and the bad CGI. Anything else? Like any extra? Or
No, I think that's it. I think that's it, you know.
Alright, well, I'm going to leave an icon down here so you can click, so you can subscribe. Make sure you hit that like button and come back.
Smash that like button. And let us know what you thought of the movie down below. Wonder Woman.
And come back and check back for more.